Hey, this is Rob. 5 years ago, I posted this video on LinkedIn and it absolutely changed my life. It got hundreds of likes, over 100 comments, and over 20,000 views, even though I had only 18 to 1900 connections on the platform back then. And this happened at the time while I was leaving my full-time job as head of people and culture to go all in on my coaching business. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 reasons why this post blew the hell up, as well as the lessons that you can take from it that will help you attract total dream clients in your coaching business. Now, if you were to go watch the video now, you'd see that it runs about 2.5 minutes. And some people would say that for this kind of post, it's a little bit long. And you'd see that I'm awkwardly not making great eye contact. I'm looking down. I'm not really looking into the camera. The footage itself is a bit blurry because it was filmed on an old iPhone. There's wind. I'm outside. I filmed it in a park. I was actually late to work that day. I was late to get into the office because I was out in the park filming this video. And the captions, I had to buy a $5 app to get the captions on the video because it was actually kind of hard and janky to get captions on videos back then. But the fact that I didn't have any fancy gear and the video's a bit long and I'm not making eye contact, none of this mattered. It didn't matter. And the response was near instant. Suddenly, I was overwhelmed with people that wanted to speak with me, clients that wanted to work with me. I was having to get up early and work a whole bunch of my business in the morning. I was taking coaching calls in the office over lunch. I was inundated. I actually signed 12 clients off of this video. And it actually put me in a position where I had to make a choice. I had to either continue running hard and burning the candle on both ends and risk burning out, or I could say no to potential clients as I was launching this business. So what I ended up doing is I left my job a month earlier than planned because of this video. And there's 5 reasons why it blew the hell up, even though the video's not that great and it's not made with fancy gear. And the 5th one is probably the most important one. The first one is I showed and displayed genuine passion. Passion is contagious. You can't fake that shit. People love passion. The second reason, I was direct. I was super direct. I was owning this. I was not meek about this. I was going through a transition and a change. It's like, I'm doing this thing. I quit my job. I'm doing this thing now. And that spoke to people. The fact that I owned it. The third reason was I was celebrating a milestone. As humans, we love celebrating stuff. And on LinkedIn in particular, the community there is really supportive. So if you're celebrating something, people rally around. The 4th reason, the hook was banging. The hook was banging. I think the hook says something like, I quit my job and I can't believe how well things are going. And the second part of that creates an open loop. There's a curiosity gap there. And as humans, we don't like open loops. We need to close them. Which is why you've maybe found yourself in the past, if you're watching a movie and you're like, this is not that good, that you still watch it till the end. Why? Because you want to see how the story goes. You want to see how things conclude. And the 5th reason, and possibly the most important one, is I called out exactly who I wanted to work with. And I didn't talk to, certain ages or where they worked. I didn't what people would normally call demographics. No, I spoke to the hearts and the minds of the people that I knew I wanted to work with. And I actually want to read this because I want to say the exact words because it's crazy to go back and review now. I described them as self-aware, driven, curious, and creative people who have a love for life. Folks who have already committed time, energy, and money to work on themselves. And people who are close but simply need my help getting over the finish line. And what's really cool about this is I was doing habits coaching then. I was helping people with their habits. Actually, I didn't call myself a coach because I didn't feel that I was worthy enough to call myself a coach. I avoided the title. I actually called myself a habits strategist. But this is what I was helping people with. But I called them out so specifically. So forget the gear. Don't worry about over-polish. Don't worry about trying to get everything perfect. What's way more important, if you want to attract people and want people to be excited, people DMing you, potential clients reaching out to you, show your passion, show your humanity, and speak to the hearts and minds. Specifically, who are the people you want to work with? How do they see the world? Where are they at? It's always been important with messaging, But in a world with AI, it makes it easy for anyone to just generate hundreds of posts, and our feeds are full with robot-generated shit. You showing up as a real human, showing passion, and speaking clearly to those that you want to serve is more important than ever. Now, if you're curious and you want to check out this old video, I'll link it below.